everyone, welcome to Hedgehog Hollow here on the Scrapbook.com YouTube channel. Today I wanted to quickly show you all of the wonderful new things that have launched today from Lawn Fawn. I had a chance to put a couple of cards together. We made this one using the new pumpkin stamp, which I'll show you. We also used the new little spooky fence background and a little squirrel for a fun element in there as well. And then this background is blended distress oxides of pinks and purples going out. And then I really quickly just made 3 alcohol inked backgrounds. They all have foil added. I'll lift them up. So this is a new Lawn Fawn die. This is also a new die, which I'll show you. I just die cut it in white. New papers, again, I'll show you all of those as we get there. The twine is an existing twine. It's just their orange twine. And then I put this panel underneath with some foil on top of it. I also did a teacher version as well. So this is the apple, the teacher apple, which is another new die, existing twine again. I did a red background, gold foil, and just a splash of green and a white patch I had. And that thanks teacher is again a new die. And then finally, this is the green. So I did this with greens, a little bit of red, some gold and red foil on this one. The candy cane twine, which is the twine from last year. The Merry Christmas die is new. The 2 trees, this is one die, and the insert is another die. And also some new papers, which I'll show you as well. We also have some new inks from Lawn Fawn. We have a clear embossing and watermark ink, so like your Versamark. With a felt pad in their usual style there, and also an embossing ink pen, so you can draw, colour in, add different colours of embossing powder using this pen, and your embossing powder will adhere to it. There's also pizza crust, there's a new colour of ink as well, and then there's also artichoke. I'm just going to grab a little piece of scrap paper from behind me, and so you can see the colours. So this is the artichoke, and this is that pizza crust. So you've got kind of a crafty colour in the pizza crust and a really nice green in that artichoke. Really reminds me of kind of a Christmas tree green as well. So there's just some new ink. There's also a new embossing powder called Textured White. And when that comes out, I did unfortunately stamp it on white cardstock, but it's right by my finger. There's a speech bubble there. And it comes out with this really fun texture. So you could have it like snow. You could also put ink over the top of that texture. So then you could turn it into fluffy hillsides. So I'm just going to apply it directly. I would not do it this way normally. But you can see there how it picks up the greens. You could have nice textured hills. You could have snowy hills. You could do all sorts of fun things with that textured white embossing powder. Also have some great new paper packs for you. This is the holiday glitter. So it's a really nice way to die cut. It's the same that I die cut for the edge on this tree here. So you have the red, we have a light green and a darker green, a gold and a silver. So you get one of each in that holiday pack. Everything I'm going to show you in this video will be linked in that description below, and it will be in the same order as the video. So if you're looking for something, you can easily find it in that description. Then we have these new wood grain papers. So there's a dark brown, there's a grey, which is the same grey I used on this Happy Fall card. There's a craft colour, and then you get 2 sheets of white. So again, the craft I used here as my card base. I used it here on that background. And then the white is this same white that I put on here, and it has a really lovely texture to it. You can also highlight it with your ink. Again, you can add on some ink, and here's one I made earlier that I just brushed pizza crust on this half and the artichoke on this half. And you can see how it's picked up that texture, and it really shows off how pretty that is. You can do all sorts of things. And this is the insert out of the apple, so you can use either piece depending on which dies you use. So that's another pack. We also have a full pack of glitter card. So we have a lovely chocolate brown bronze colour. We have a champagne gold. We have this gorgeous orange, beautiful magenta, and then a steely dark grey, not quite black, more a gunmetal colour. So again, beautiful, beautiful, and you can die cut them really, really easily as well. There's also a pixie dust pack. You get 5 sheets, £100. It's exactly the same weight as the ones I just showed you. And this is in that white glitter. There's also a vellum, and that's a £36 vellum. Well, if you're wondering what a £36 vellum looks like, let me show you. So you can see there, it's all frosted, really, really pretty. You can make it into stained glass, you can put it behind things and have it shine through. Maybe if you do the light up interactive cards, lots and lots of options there. There's also an £80 cardstock in white, which I use for the card base on this card and on that thanks teacher card, so it's a nice still weight for card bases on there as well. And then you have the craft, so that sort of matches more in with that pizza crust that I was showing you earlier. But again, lots and lots of options. And you can also use your watermark ink. It comes up really, really nicely on this shade of cardstock. Now, of course, we have lots of stamps and dies for you as well, so I'll bring my box of those over. 2 more pattern paper packs from Lawn Fawn. Let me lift this up so you can see the patterns on there. These come in individual sheets in 6x6 paper packs and in 12x12 paper packs. And in the paper pads, they are all individual sheets. They're not double-sided, so you don't have any paper worry about hiding a side that you really, really love. And you get 36 sheets. You get 3 of each of the 12 designs. You also have a nitty-picky full paper pack. So again, really pretty, really trendy sort of stitch designs and things in this one. Again, 6x6, 12x12 options, and you get 3 sheets of each of the 12 patterns. A few more basics dies for those of us who need our basics. So you have the reverse stitched, you have the scallop square, you have the circles, and you have rectangles. This is the circles, so you can see what it gives you. It gives you a beautiful frame to put something inside. Would also make a beautiful ornament frame as well. And then you could die cut this just with a circular die. And this is the larger size, and it's on a matted card front size piece. So this was 4 by 5¼ inches, and it fits really nicely on there as well. So these all work exactly the same way. They also come out with some really cool pieces in the middle. So the piece that you pop out has all these kind of like spiky edges on it and is really fun to use for your Halloween cards. You can turn it into spiders' webs, all sorts of really fun things in there. So you have those 3. 2 cover plates in snowfall backdrop, portrait and a landscape. And I'll lift this one up so you can see. So you have those snowdrops. But what I also love is if you turn it this way up, you could add fishes to it and have it as though bubbles were rising up out the bottom of the sea. So you could do that with the landscape and with the portrait options as well. So you've multiple things you can do with those. A few more teachers things as well. So I've tried to categorize these a little bit too. So we have our So Awesome teachers set of stamps, and all of these stamps do come with coordinating dies. I don't have the coordinating dies for many of them, but they do have those available to you, and we'll make sure they're linked underneath each stamp set for you. These are the apple dies. So in each of these, and there's a few different shapes I'm going to show you, there are the stitched apple frames, and then you get the outside in stitched. So the apple frame would give you the apple version of this Christmas tree that I've done in the red. So it cuts this 1/4 to 1/2 inch frame for you in each of the sizes. You've also got your seeds and stem and leaves in there as well. And then this one, outside in stitched, gives you the outside stitched piece. And then the piece that it cut out the middle has, again, that stitching around about 1/4 inch, 1/8 inch inside. So you can use the inside piece and the outside piece. So you get lots of versatility in there, and that happens on all 3 of those sizes. And again, you've got leaves and you've got your stalks and stems there as well. There also is the Thanks Teacher, which I used on this card here in the line border sentence set. There's also the Happy Fall, which I used on this one, and the Merry Christmas that I used on this one. Another full stamp set is the caramel apple one. I really love this, really cute idea. There's also a little bow on here, and I saw someone do it, add the face and then add the little bow tie. It looks super, super cute. Or you could do a few along a card, they'd make a really fun background. Again, dies are available if you would like them. We also have the tiny gift box bat add-on. So you buy the tiny gift box die from Lawn Fawn, which has been out for quite some time, and then you can buy different add-ons depending what shapes you want to make. This makes the bat, so you can see here with large wings that close at the front, or you can have smaller wings that stay open. And then there's also the spooky fence, which I showed you in our pick of the patch card here. So that's what that looks like. And it doesn't cut the bottom. So you can cut this fence to be as tall or as short as you'd like, which is really nice for creating scenes as we did in this card here. Another gift box add-on for Christmas is the little deer you can see here. Super, super cute. So you just buy that one base die and then you can buy the add-ons for whichever occasion you want to create them for. On to my favourite season of stamps, which is Christmas. So we have Oh What Fun, which is our polar bear Santa dressed in his sleigh. We also have some great sentiment sets. We have this one, which is the Simply Winter Sentiments. We have the Winter Scripty Sentiments. We have the Thanks a Latte, which is one that actually I'm going to go back and buy the dies for, because I can imagine cutting out this piece using that brown glitter paper I showed you earlier, and I think it would look so pretty inside of our mug. But again, you can add that. I love that we've got a little moustache on there, and I love You're the Marshmallows to My Cocoa. I think that's so, so fun in there. We also have our Holiday Helpers, really fun set, and you'll see in a moment another die that works really well with this. It's included in the example. We have Simply Celebrate Winter for some nice borders. I really like this little town one. I can see me using that one a lot, and also these gifts. And of course the gingerbread. Okay, I like them all. I love snowmen. I love gingerbread men. The trees are great for scenery. Okay, I like them all. But another fun set on there. We have Winter Skies. So this works really well with the reveal wheel. You may have seen some samples that Lawn Fawn had where they were looking up at the reveal wheel. They can also look up at Santa. They can look up at the stars. They can look up at all sorts of things. And then you've got some different options. I love their cross tail, or you've got polar bears, or you've got them separately and you can put them together or not. We have the tree version of the apples that I explained. So you get a frame option and then you get the outside in stitched. So again, you have those different options depending which one you go with. So you've got outside in stitched Christmas tree, and then you've got stitched Christmas tree frames. They come with baubles, stars, and a little placard for your tree base as well on that one. We have Gingerbread Friends. So you can die cut these out of that perfectly new craft cardstock, and you could cut out your icing from either the white or the pixie dust or any color you choose, but you can decorate up your little gingerbread men. I just love the idea of doing that. So, so cute. One of my favorite times of year to make cards for is Christmas. We have another add-on here. This is the Woodland Critters, which came out last year. You may have seen the fox and all the different animals you can make, and now you have this add-on so you can decorate them with a scarf, with mittens, cocoa, holly in their hair, lots and lots of different options. You can put earmuffs on them, a Santa hat, so you can really dress them up however you would like to. We also have the Say What gift tag. So again, you've got a stitched gift tag here and a stitched gift tag frame, hearts and stars to use for embellishment, or you can use them as confetti. You've got a speech bubble, you can curve the edge of your gift tag as a speech bubble, and you've got a stitched heart as well. And then we have more add-ons to the reveal wheel. So lots and lots of add-ons here for you. You may have seen my add-on, my reveal wheel card and video a couple of weeks ago, or maybe months now, from the last release, which was a rectangular reveal wheel. I will pop a picture on the screen now so you can see what it looked like. I did my reveal wheel the other way. So I did it in landscape rather than portrait, which is how it was designed to be done, but absolutely could be used that way too. We now have this reveal wheel square add-on as well. And so you will still need the original reveal wheel, which will link underneath this reveal wheel square add-on for you. But what happens is you cut this out, you cut out your wheel, which is separate, and then these pieces slot into this little nook here. And so your heart or your oval is perfectly placed, and then these cut a frame which goes over the front of your card. So the dies do all the work for you and you're going to get perfect placement. You can also get extra add-ons instead of the heart or the oval or the ones that came with the original reveal wheel, you can now get a shooting star as well. That's a new one. We have the pumpkins, that's another new one. And we have the snowflake, and we have the leaf. So that's the full leaf. So again, you get the cutout and you get the frame to go over that cutout. Also the shooting star works really nicely with the Mr. and Mrs. Fox that I showed you just now. They can be looking up, and so they can be looking up at a shooting star that changes color. Maybe it changes color, maybe it changes sentiment, maybe it changes from different colors of glitter paper. These all worked well together, and that's the thing about Lawn Fawn releases. You'll find they're perfectly kind of coordinated to all go together. You also have Say What. So these sentiments fit really nicely in the reveal wheel, particularly these ones here. You can also do gift tags to and from, so it works nicely with that gift tag that I showed you here, the Say What. And so this coordinates perfectly that you have the speech bubble that cuts out the frame and the solid, and even more sentiments and some cute little Christmas critters in there. Some more reveal wheel holiday sentiments, and lots of holidays are covered as well. So many, many options in there for you too. We have the pick of the patch, which works with that pumpkin here. So you can see how this pumpkin coordinates with this pumpkin. And then you can have different faces going through your reveal wheel, or you can add glasses, all sorts of really fun things. This is the squirrel that we used on our pick of the patch card, and we've added the sentiments from here. And then the pumpkins we masked and stamped again from being on here. So we made our own pumpkin border using those stamps. Just a couple more dies for you. We have the mini pop-up box. I absolutely love this one. I didn't realize what it was when I ordered it until I saw the picture on the back. So you can see these were the elves I was talking about earlier, that they interact with another card perfectly. So this is a pop-up element to give another interactive element to your card. So you open your card and this gift box pops up. There's also the double slider surprise, and do check out the Lawn Fawn video that Kelly Marie Alvarez did. 3 different ways to use this, and we will definitely be using this in lots of projects. You can use it for gift tags, you can use it for all sorts of interactive options, one or both pieces, and you've got stoppers so it doesn't have to come out all the way. Loads and loads of options in there for you. This is one that they had on the back too. And then there's a metal adapter plate. You can even see all of my camera stuff in here too. So you can see that this one is brand new because of how polished it is. This is for detail cut dies, so it lets you know that you can use it in the Cuttlebug and the Big Shot. Not recommended for the Grand Caliber. I have not yet used it in my Gemini, but the Gemini does come with a similar plate to this. So I probably would just use that, but this is now an option for you as well. So lots and lots of really fun things, some samples for you as well. I hope you've enjoyed this look at the new Lawn Fawn release. Don't forget to check out that description below. As I mentioned, everything will be linked in order, and anything that we've mentioned in between, we'll put those in the right order too. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to sign up to the Scrapbook.com channel, and also give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. And if you're already subscribed, make sure you've also hit that bell so that you get notifications when Scrapbook videos for you as well. And there's so many great videos over here. And we also hope that you may come over to the Hedgehog Hollow as well. Happy stamping, everyone. We'll see you soon. Bye.